Saturday, August 8th. It's 8:38 p.m. I want to work on some notepads. I've been building these journals, and they're just incredible. It's my favorite product I think I have right now. The paper is just great. 11 pages. Of course, the name tag, place you can put your information, and two hard covers. So it makes it really sturdy to hold in the hands. Feels good. I did a live stream a couple days ago and realized that I don't love to talk a lot while I paint, and I feel like I got a little bit distracted while I was trying to paint. So for the future, when it comes time to work on painting stuff, I'm not exactly sure that I'll be communicating with the audience as much. I don't know, could change, but it was a little strange to talk to someone while I was trying to work on something. I couldn't really get in the flow state, and it was a little frustrating, but overall it wasn't too bad. So yeah, I don't know. It's it's a tough thing to figure out. I'm trying to figure out better ways to be presenting the stuff I'm working on. I love to share it. I think it's really great, and the process is really beautiful, as well as making it more interesting for the people that do purchase my paintings, because they get to see what went into it, and it is kind of a timepiece. So yeah, it's just a little difficult to communicate with people while I'm doing that. There's just something that needs to happen in my mind while I'm painting that's kind of letting go of everything else and just working exclusively on the painting. But for other stuff, like working on this journal, I could probably have a conversation. I don't think it's too much. I am going to figure out how to put music in the background just so it can be gentle and have something there. But I am taking these videos and putting them on my channel because I think they're super interesting. I like the long format. Eventually, this will turn into a podcast format. Potentially, I don't know. It could be a podcast. It could just be me painting. But I'd like to have conversations with people and have viewers in the audience, because it's an interesting way to communicate with people live and have their opinions and questions as well. So hey, everyone in the chat, good to see you. Sick Girls Chronicles, thanks for always coming by. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's plenty more to be done. Tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m., I'm going to be reading everything that's in this box that I have right here. This box is filled to the brim with things I've written over the years. As you can see, there's quite a bit in here. We're talking stacks on stacks on stacks. This is probably the stuff you don't see. These are the initial iterations of the journals. This and notepads and mind books that I've been sending to all of you that you've been ordering from me, which is incredible. So I really appreciate that, everyone. I've kind of made the decision, if you've watched my earlier videos, I was going through some stuff where I was trying to decide whether or not I should always be producing them, always be like handcrafting them, or should I, eventually kind of give up the reins and have other people produce it. And I think for as long as humanly possible, I will continue to produce these myself, because I do believe that there's something special about me making them. Whatever it is, I've found that it's a really magic thing for me to personally give this gift of open opportunity to someone else so they can write in it and create their dreams on these pages. And I don't have any input on what they're doing, just simply providing an open canvas for anyone to just let their mind go crazy. Not crazy, I don't know. To let their mind go and pour it all out. But maybe go crazy too. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to put on these pages, and I never will. I can ask questions, and then you put down what you want. But for right now, it'll just be just open. Write whatever you want. So yeah, I'm gonna make some of these. This is the big one. It's the journal. It's 5x7. You'll kind of get to see an inside look at what's going on here. I got to change this angle a little bit, but let's have some fun. See, that's the question. Will I ever be too busy to make them? I don't know. Maybe this is my job. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. It's too early to say. I think there's more I'm supposed to do, so I don't know. But it doesn't take too long to make them. And I can definitely simplify the process to make more faster. So as I continue to develop my tools to make them, it'll make it easier for me to do it. I can make more. And yeah, it's an interesting question. I'm just gonna keep going and making as many as I can for as long as I can, hand doing it myself. Who's gonna be in a bar fight team with me? It's probably, if it's 3 other people, it's me, Mike, Logan, and Evan. I mean, duh. Like we're gonna win. So it's either the paper or my paper cutter that's crooked, and I have no idea which one it is, but it makes it really difficult to cut this paper sometimes. Yeah, I like the fact that it's handmade. It makes it a little more special. And I send little stuff when I put them in the packaging. I make the packaging too. I don't think people really know that. Maybe they do, but I make the envelopes for the smaller notepads and then the bigger ones. This one in particular, the journal. I don't make the packaging, but I'm definitely always including something that's personalized, just because it makes it special. And I know that someone likes to receive that. I like to receive it, so why would I not send it out as well? Um, I didn't figure out anything about the music yet. Definitely still trying to figure that out. I think maybe some sort of ambient stuff in the background would be nice. I know in the future I'll be able to have the sound of like the ambient sounds of the place I'm in more readily. This place I just kind of have to cut things out that's in the background. But music, yeah, definitely coming. Don't know what it's going to be. I think, like I said, more ambient sounds, more ambient music, um, just so that I don't have to think about it or play DJ while I'm trying to do other stuff. Um, these are from my website, or you can buy them on my website. There's a link in the description. I put it there. Yeah, these are this one in particular. I believe is going to Spencer Taylor. A lot of people out here tend to know Spencer. I told him I was going to send him one. I still haven't sent it, so that's my fault. But yeah, they're on my website. You can check them out. Maclin.io/shop. Guys, precision is really important to me because if it doesn't fit perfectly in the two covers, it sticks out and looks pretty ugly. So I always double check. That's what these little strings are from. They get all kind of spirally, which is fun. And the big painting that's coming up, that'll be hopefully soon. I got the wrong canvas color, so I can't paint on it. Otherwise, it would be the wrong thing. And then I recently saw that I didn't even order the new one and that it was just waiting for me to fill out more details. So, still waiting on that. I would assume that I'll be starting before the end of the month. And yeah, then I plan to do it in one day, hopefully, maybe 2 days. I don't know. It's probably not done for 2 days. I can't even say how long it'll take, but the setup it'll be a little while to set it up, and then once I get started, it'll take a long time to paint it. But I'm not there yet. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna still do that live. These holes get harder and harder to punch more precisely every time, I swear. The first one I made was incredible. I keep going a little cockeyed with it, and I'm not sure why. I'm getting an overhead hole punch soon. That'll make it a lot easier. Sometimes these rings can be finicky. What do you guys think about the black and white? I really like it. I don't sell mind hats yet. This is still a sample. Definitely like one of the only people that has one. Actually, I'm the only person that has one. But many more on the way, that's for sure. I'll be putting them in my store soon enough. If you're looking to get into craft stuff, I definitely recommend a good pair of pliers. This is a super cheap one, and honestly, it works fine, but it helps. Like with so many little things, I can only tell you how many times I've needed to grab small things, and this has come in handy. All right, this notebook, this journal is good. I approve of it. It accomplishes the goal of being the journal I want it to be. Therefore, it does receive the Mind stamp of approval. That was a good one. I agree. I think it's fun to watch the process. The process is just as magic as the final product. Um, of course, the product is what the people want, so I'm always happy to fulfill that. But the process is cool too. Some people want to see how this stuff is done. I don't have much to hide. Um, all my tools are also available to anyone else. It's taken me a while to put them all together, um, but this has become my process, and I think part of the reason why these are so special is because I am making them, and you guys get to see it. So some someday someone will buy one while I'm on live stream, and I'll be able to say, "Hey, person, this is the one that you just bought. I'm making it live for you, and you get to see it." Most times, people don't get to see the products being made. I really do believe that having that connection is pretty cool. It adds value to the thing you're using, whether you care or not. To see how it was made is a special thing, and to know that it is one of one. I did it with my two hands, as you saw right here. Um, it's a special way to give a gift to someone, even if they paid for it. I mean, you give me a gift of your money and energy, and I'll return you a gift of these lovely journals that mean so much to me. And a couple other products I got in the works, like this Mind hat. It's coming, guys. I'm telling you. I'm excited to get that in the store for you. The big book is 11 pages. Um, it's just the amount that works really well for this size ring, and this size ring is readily available, which makes it a lot easier for me. So there's 11 pages, two covers, and everything you can write on everything. So with this, there's one page here, and then 11 clean, nice white pages right here that anyone can put their thoughts into. And if there's 11 pages, there's front and back, so it's really 22, 24, I guess, with the covers. No, more than that. 11, 12, 13, be 26 technically. Outside U.S. shipping is really not too much. It depends on where it's going. Most international products or packages that are this size don't cost too much. It's typically anywhere between $10 to $20. Sometimes it can be 25, depending on where it's going. But it's really not that ridiculously priced. I definitely have shipped other ones. I've shipped the smaller ones overseas, no problems, and well, definitely had some problems. Uh, but I think we've navigated those waters and figured out how to make that not happen anymore. And yeah, one at a time. I'm sending these out, and they can go anywhere. It's just a couple pieces of paper, so it's not too heavy. It's a light package. It doesn't cost too much um, to ship it out the door and get it overseas. So it's possible. There is a clothing line coming. Definitely in the works. I can promise you that. What I'm working on right now is the new journal that I'm recently put up on my website. You can check it out there. Just cutting some up, about to send them out to people. I don't know when I'll work on the next painting. I still have some work to do for my friend Matt. I haven't figured out what I actually want to do for him just yet. I know I'm doing one for a guy named Omer, who recently commissioned me to do a painting, but I got a canvas mishap. Number 11 for pages. One, yes, it just works better. It makes it easier for the rings to let the pages travel better. So when you turn it, it doesn't get caught on itself. And two, yeah, I mean, 11 pages is pretty nice if you're into synchronicities and stuff, and it might allow you to let your ideas flow better as opposed to being so rigid and imperial, as they say. When there's if there's stuff going on in the background, I gotta cut out sound. KIET, appreciate it. It's fun to be on that show, that's for sure. Um, do I ever feel like the city is too much and toxic for a place to live? It can be. There's a lot of, ups and downs in these Hollywood hills. That's a pun, but also true. You meet good people, you stick to those good people, it kind of irons itself out. You don't have to worry about the others. I keep my connections as pure and good as possible. Um, yeah, but there is a lot of foolishness that goes on in the city that I don't love. Keat, got it. Yeah, you guys let me know. Do you think a podcast is a good idea? I do. I like it. I'm not necessarily in the right space to do that right now, but I think for the future it'd be interesting. I really love long format conversations. I love to talk to people, see what they have to say. That's how I've learned everything I've ever learned, um, from someone else. So it's valuable stuff. Sometimes I have so much trouble with getting these rings in, and I don't know why. It's just like a round shape through a square object, and it's like the most frustrating thing. And sometimes it goes through perfectly fine the first time, and then other times I have to mess around like this. All right, that was good. Gets the stamp of approval. I always want it to be in the perfect corner of this. It's never perfect. Of course, it'll never be perfect, but I'm doing my best. What else we got here? Be the Lord of the Rings. You're so right. You're so right. I will be. I got a lot of rings. I like really big rings. Um, and I got a really big team, that's for sure. Shout out Drake. But these notebooks, I'm telling you guys, these journals are special. They feel so cool to just hold. I carry mine around just because I like to hold it. I like to see. I have a pretty big hand, so I can hold it in one hand just fine and really grip it. But I just like to see what it's like to carry it and hold it close and know that it's a special place for special thoughts. Here, that's fun. I can read my thoughts that I've written in it. Let's get a little closer here for you. So the first page, I wrote this in June Lake. I should probably start writing dates on these. I never do. That's going to be a huge problem for tomorrow. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. If you haven't heard already, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow where I read everything that's in this box right here. And it's a big box. There's a lot of writing. All the previous notepads and mind books I've ever made and written on, as well as some extra notes from a long time ago. I'm just going to live stream the whole thing, Mr. B style. But yeah, this one I wrote. Oh, and the problem with the box is that I don't write dates on anything ever. So I have no clue when I wrote a lot of them. I'll have an idea of what year maybe, but really no clue. So here's the first thing I wrote in this. This is the first thing written in the first version of the Mind Book Journal. It's called Soul, SOL, which is to me, I interpret it as the school of life. And it goes like this. To be out in the world, or let the world come to me. The dog can only walk as far as his leash will let him. I shed my chains to embrace the sun with an open heart. On the same knees I once begged for freedom, I now thank life for her mercy and gentle guidance. I wash the blood from my wounds and hold my head to the light to learn my way home. So I wrote that at June Lake, which is in the middle of California, I suppose. And I was sitting by the lake, and it was a beautiful moment of being in a place with good friends, in a mountain cauldron next to a body of fresh water. It was just so comfortable and peaceful to be there. Something I dreamed of as a kid, to be at a mountain lake. I grew up on Lake Erie, which is a very different lake, but to be there was a special moment, and I'm very proud of that writing that I made here. These lives will definitely be uploaded. They go up, I think, usually the next day. It takes a little while to get up, but yeah, they get uploaded probably about 24 hours afterwards, after they process. Depending on how long the live is, it usually changes how long it takes to upload. But look at that. in 46 minutes with a little bit of conversation, I was able to make 2 of these. Not a speed record by any means. Am I impressed with myself? No. But do I love this notebook? Yes. These things are, I'm telling you, they're, to me, as a writer, the only reason I ever even invented this notepad was so that I could have the perfect tool to write on while I'm walking. I love to go for long walks, and all I ever wanted was something to write my thoughts on that wasn't too big, that wasn't too crazy, and I could just put simple ideas down. So this was the perfect tool. I think I got it pretty good now. And now it's on to this one, the latest and greatest innovation. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So let's do a little giveaway, huh? I think that's always something that people like to see. I'm gonna do a giveaway. That's fun. So these are the this you can't see it top down. These are these little books that I make that are about the same size as a notepad, 3 inches by 4 inches. I can send it to you in the mail, and it's just a little booklet that contains small paintings I've made. So these 2 paintings right here came from the black and white painting I made just a couple days ago. You can see that on my channel. I think it's called Painting for Matt. But here it is. It's pretty wild. And these 2 paintings fell off from that. And I don't see why I couldn't send them off to someone who's been with me watching this live stream today. So let's make it easy today. I think it's always easy. I like to make it really easy for people to to win. So let's do a random number. Not a random number. I'm going to think of a number. I'm going to write it down on this piece of paper. No one's going to be able to see it. Oh, I got to move this out of the way. All right. I'm going to write a random number down on this piece of paper. And it's going to be between 1 and 100. No, let's make it 0 and 100. And all you have to do is spam the chat like crazy. You can probably go 0 to 100 with every single number. It's probably a bad idea. Someone's going to guess it before you do. But guess a number between 0 and 100. I'm going to tell you when to start. No, you can't start yet. All right. I wrote it down. And in 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Nope, no one's gotten it yet. When you get it, I'm gonna scream and shout. Probably not scream or shout. I don't ever do that, but it'll be really easy to just you send me a message on Instagram and I'll send it to you. You send me a message on Instagram saying you won, and I'll be like, oh, you won, and then I'll send it to you. It's really, really simple. Oh, Yasser, you got it. All right, guys, stop. It's over. Yasser got it. It was 36. Can't make it up. It was right here on this piece of paper. Look at it. Maybe you can see it. It says 36, I promise. Yasser won. All right, guys, you can stop now. You can stop now. The chat's going crazy. All right, relax, relax, relax. Stop guessing numbers. I appreciate it, though. All right, so Yasser, you won. Congratulations. Send me a message on Instagram. Just put, or if you don't use Instagram, maybe email me. I don't know. Just, he was looking. No one could have known. No one could have guessed it. It is 36. The number's 36. And Yasser got it. So congratulations. Yeah. Just email me or Instagram. It's all available. But I'll see it and then I'll just send it out. I mean, it's simple, easy, fun. I'll send it through the post office. You'll get it in a couple days. This guy's a Saturday. I'm gonna go have some fun. There he is, George. Come here. I am. You can come say hi, and then we can talk about our conversation that we have yet to have. George, you look beautiful this evening.
What is this? YouTube Live?
Oh yeah, bro.
I've never been.
It's so fun. I just gave away these paintings because that's how I'm streaming today.
Oh, you're feeling in a vibe.
What do you have to say to the people? Do you want to have a conversation with me on a podcast kind of thing one time?
I'm down.
I can set it up right here.
I'm down whenever you're up.
Let's do it.
Making booklets today?
Yeah. You see these?
These are sick.
Handmade today. Did it on live.
Wow. You were if I had to give one word for you, bro, it'd be vibe. You're just a vibe in general.
Thanks, George.
This is nice, bro.
Everyone's saying hey to you, George.
What's poppin', guys?
You look good in black and white, man. George is such a sharp dresser and a handsome gentleman. If you guys could smell George right now, you'd be like, holy cow, he smells so good.
Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
Have a good dinner.
Love you, buddy.
Me too. They're upstairs. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out. But uh-oh. Here's Belle. Little Shauna.
I don't know where I'm facing.
That's the camera right there. Remember you set it up?
Yo.
Shauna helped me set this up earlier. What do you think about these new
I did. I was the stand-in.
the new journals?
Oh, yes. I love these. You showed me this little one.
Yes.
Oh, this is so cool. So there's multiple in here?
Yep.
Oh, little booklet of art.
Yep.
This is sick.
This is mine. I read this today.
Oh, very cool.
Where are you guys going to dinner? Actually, don't say, because then someone's gonna show up.
Oh, is this live?
I'm live. Yeah, it's fun.
Hi.
When are we gonna
so cool.
shoot?
Huh?
When are we gonna shoot again?
Whenever you want, I'm ready.
How about you tell me?
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Okay.
This week.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, cool.
Have a good dinner.
Bye, bye.
She's such a sweetheart. All right, everybody. Now I'm gonna leave. Have a good night, and tune in tomorrow. I'm reading everything. I'm reading everything I've ever written. Not everything. I have so much more, but this box is pretty epic. There's a lot of good stuff in here, and it's gonna be fun. I could tell you that. I'm excited, and also maybe at some point I'll be like, "Wow, this is exhausting," and I'll probably get to that point. But I can't wait. Looking forward to it. Adios, everyone. Have a good night.